City College of San Francisco has won 60 straight Coast North Conference games. It's a conference opener. Will they make it 61? Well, Chabot's in their way. You'll find out next. Happy Friday night, wherever you may be. We're inside the Health and Wellness Center on Brad Dugan Court for this Coast North Conference opener between Chabot, who's 7-7, and the City College of San Francisco Rams. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for joining us wherever you may be. Quickly, we'll show you the lineups for Chabot. Wimbush, Broadus, Hector, Ongolele, and Rivera. Those are the five starters for Chabot. For City College, with a 12-2 record, rated number 2 in the state. Yerger, Williams III, E.J. Neal, Tijon Sawyer, and Messiah Oakman. So City College has won 60 straight Coast North Conference games. The last time they suffered a loss in conference was all the way back to January 18th of 2017 against Las Positas, who they were supposed to open up on Thursday night. That didn't happen. So let's go to we'll go to the keys of the game for Coach LeBaugh. And these are coming straight from Coach. Stop dribble penetration. Pound them inside, and don't foul. For Chabot, play poised, confident, and under control. Take care of the ball and execute all defensive assignments, shooters, and scores. And that's right from Keenan McMiller in his 5th year at Chabot. They have 7 losses. Breaking those down, they have 3 by 3 points and 1 by 2 points. So they've had some close games, but they need to learn how to win those close games. And we've got a jump ball, and we'll give you our officials on the next dead ball. City in their white home uniforms. Oakman, who was a perfect 6 from 6 on the floor against Siskiyou. The Swin Nader jump hook is off mark. Chabot in their gold uniforms. That's Diggy Winbush, averaging just over 11 points a game and 4 assists. Atypical Rams man-to-man offense. David Hector, City College of San Francisco transfer, is off mark with that, and Oakman gobbles up the rebound. The last game for City College was 8 days ago. They beat Siskiyou 96-64. They won 6 games in a row since losing to North Idaho here in early December. Neal had 10 assists against Siskiyou on that game in late December, but then shows his capabilities of hitting the three, averaging just over 11 a game. Broadus with the basketball. Mid-level jumper doesn't go, but an offensive rebound. Oakman with the Wilsonberger serve back hot, and it's held basketball. And if you're just joining us, a block shot is a Wilsonberger. Got a Wilson basketball, salty, leathery taste, unlike the delicious burger that I had at Original Joe's before the game. Ball out of bounds. Chabot scoring. And we've got an illegal screen, and it's a turnover for Chabot. The Gladiators average just over 80 a game. That's 21st in the state. However, giving up just over 73, that's 51st. The thing that's improved from last year, they have a plus assist to turnover ratio. Last year it was negative. This year it's positive. Easy entry to Sawyer, but he misses the 2-footer. Tejon Sawyer, just under 17 a game, nearly 8 rebounds at a Salesian, played for Bill Mellis, bounced back from Cal Baptist. Held basketball, and another turnover for Chabot. City's number 1 in the state in scoring, just over 97 a game. And talking to assistant coach Adam D'Acquisto, what's changed after 7 games, at the 7-game mark, before they played North Idaho? City College was number 1 out of 6 out of 13 key stats. Now they're only 1 in scoring. Sawyer misses another layup, and it'll go to the Gladiators. They're 6th in rebound margin, number 2 in field goal percentage at 51%. That is very good. And a turnover and a layup. You got to possess the basketball. This defense, the press, just will feed on you. You have to have a plan, and you have to assert yourself, and you have to stay out of the corners. 5-0 early on. Post entry, jump hook, off mark, and Oakman gobbles up another rebound. Williams pulls up, shares the ball with Neal. Along the baseline, feed to Oakman. Nice ball reversal. We've got a timeout, Chabot. You're watching City College basketball on NorCal Sports TV. City College basketball on NorCal Sports TV. Started over. Okay. City basketball on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by City College of San Francisco basketball. Learn more about the 5-time state champ. Do it again.
That's my fault. I didn't know how.
Our officials tonight, Greg Puccioni, Matt Diddy, and Dwayne Eli. Timeout, Coach McMiller. Chabot had 109 made threes coming into the game, which is 37th in the state. City will press off the timeout as the game plan. Winbush, corner three, and it's good. We like to see how teams handle off the timeout, and Rivera hits the three. Yerger, Sawyer, entry, big to big, but Messiah needed to be a little stronger there and misses the 2-footer. That's 3-point opportunity, 3 missed shots in the paint so far for the Rams. Yerger, Sawyer from 3. He's only shooting 51% from downtown, 59 overall. 6'8" sophomore. Been covering that young man since he was a freshman in Salesian. Matt Williams III lays it up. And I don't know if Chabot was a late arrival today with traffic. We got over here early. But they're just off to a bad start. But then Woodenbush with the mid-range shot. And they're going to bring in a fresh 5 here in a couple of, there you go, just as I'm talking, hockey substitutions. C.J. Hardy getting ready to check in. Ilunga ready to come in the game. Jameer Thomas. Dante Sawyer. So a new 5. And Kadeem Nelson, a new 5 for Coach LeBaugh. That's how they do it here. You have discipline by playing time. Nothing better as a coach. Drive and a foul. And Sawyer averaging just under 10 a game. Again, played at Salesian. 6'6" freshman with the drive. You got to help much earlier than that. They're just going to have a field day, and you're going to foul yourself out. So as far as these teams match up, City College has won the last 12. In the last 10 games between these schools, City College has won all those games. And not only won those games, they won it by an average margin of nearly 35 points. The last Chabot win against City College was way back on January 30th of 2015, a 70-67 win for the Gladiators, who made the trip from Hayward. That's how you break the press. But then miss at the basket. Hector with the aggressive move misses the layup. But then Ungaleye is there, gets the putback and the opportunity for the old-fashioned 3. Nice move by Hector, averaging 13 a game and nearly 9 rebounds. So both of these teams had their season opener postponed due to the wet weather, safety, whatever tag you want to put onto it. So those games will be made up on Monday. Chabot will host Foothill, and the Rams will travel over to Livermore. 22-footer goes 23. Mims feeds Broadus, and he hits the 8-footer. 15-10. Nice answer by the Gladiators. Nelson, along with that, Winbush with the rebound. And that 5 is coming back pretty quick. Starting 5 ready to check back in. As well as Abelar ready to get it checked in for the Gladiators. Hector misses at the rim. Sawyer over to Nelson. Misses. Long rebound again to Winbush. Transition opportunity. And the long three, front rim. And the rebound goes to Hardy, and he'll push. And he's fouled. How many times do you see the long three with nobody under the basket turn into a transition opportunity the other way? Coach LeBar in his 19th season, 16 Coast North Conference titles, 4 California State titles. And they went through that segment in their schedule to put them in position. They got to take care of business, obviously, in conference. Just starting out tonight. But that win over West Valley near the end of the preseason really helped them out. Hardy makes the free throw. So the starters back in. Yerger, Matt Williams III, E.J. Neal, Tajon Sawyer, and Messiah Oakman. And you got Sawyer 6'8", Oakman 7 foot. And they follow the airport test, if you will. Broadus pull up, front rim, long rebound, goes back to him. And then it's an easy basket for Abelar. Right place, right time, 18-12. 8-zip start for the Rams, but the Gladiators have answered and then some. Williams, power layup. Broadus. Mid-range, money. So it was an 8-zip lead for the Rams, and then a 12-4 run by Chabot. Now we're back to 2014. Sawyer, low block. And call for the foul is Broadus. So the call a flop. So it'll be a free throw for Tajon. It only took me half the season to figure out what that call was. Good shot of Coach LeBar. Good shot of the UA Local 38 Plumbers and Steam Fitters were the guest of the Rams tonight, catered by Original Joe's. Baseline inbound, E.J. Neal. He's always doing something positive for the team. In one game, we saw him take, I believe, 5 charges. He had 10 assists, 6 points, and the Knights made a couple of threes. Big to big finish. Slam dunk. Oakman, the Santa Barbara commit. We love to see the big pass. And Oakman sprints the court and gets the rebound. May we see it again? Rinse and repeat? No, but Yerger goes a little Showtime mix, and we've got a timeout. You're watching City Basketball on NorCal Sports TV.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
Original Joe's, the best Italian restaurant in San Francisco. North Beach in the city, or Westlake Joe's, where I had my delicious charbroiled burger, medium rare, with garlic bread and a cup of clam chowder. Delicious. My favorite place to dine in the Bay Area since 1990, a landmark tradition over 8 decades. And when I pulled in there today, Jason, at 4 o'clock, place was packed. So we appreciate the Dugan's family, and again, provided the catering tonight for the hosting of the UA Local 38 Plumbers and Steam Fitters. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for joining us here on City College of San Francisco basketball here on NorCal Sports TV. It's been a 7-2 run here for the Rams. Abelar, post entry to DJ Howard, and then it's a turnover, and the Rams will run. Matt Williams III with the attack mode. If you run up the court with not a purpose, meaning you better turn and find the basketball, that is going to be the result. Mateo Hamilton's also checked in, number 11 for the Gladiators. Abelar need his offense tonight. Couple of field goals and then a horrible pass, and it's turned over. Habtom, baseline, floater, loose ball, stays with the Gladiators. Mid-range, miss. Sawyer with a weight room rebound. Pushes it up to Yerger, and he goes right to the basket. They're in attack mode 100% of the time unless you prove that you're going to cut off the dribble penetration. And then Oakman with the foul. Big fella, you're the biggest guy in the court. You're not going to hide anywhere with a reach in. Right there. Zayden Walker checks in, number 2. Habtom, 12-footer, net. 10-point game. Messiah Oakman working hard, sealing down low, and draws a foul from DJ Howard. And here comes the hockey substitutions. Alunga, Nelson, Dante Sawyer, CJ Hardy. Sawyer, then the Thomason right there from Ocean Avenue. Alunga with the strong offensive rebound. Ball reversal. Attack the baseline. Big fella at the rim. You don't give a chance to the defense to rotate. Dribble penetration. The bigs camping around the bucket and scoring at will. 12-point game here. Hamilton. Walker. Turnover. See that coming a mile away. And then Nelson gets sloppy with it. Ball out of bounds. Ongalute back in the game. Winbush checks back in. Mikhail Mims in the ball game. Zayden Walker. And Habtom. Drive, loose ball. Mims comes up with it. Winbush from downtown, off mark. Alunga gobbles up the defensive rebound. And there's a foul. So the Rams had scored over 100 points in their first 7 games. The last time they scored 100 was against Cosumnes River back on November 18th. Since they haven't reached that mark. And there's plenty of teams in the state that would be happy scoring 90 a game, but the bar's just raised a little bit higher at City. Sawyer misses the free throw. And how do you find out about upcoming games? We've got high school games, we've got showcases, we've got more city college basketball games, all kinds of junior college action. Subscribe to our YouTube channel where you're watching this game tonight, youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. Broadus checks back in, as well as David Hector. Mims, Hector, triple teamed, and there's a foul. Every once in a while, they'll call him for the hand check. Rams only have 3 team fouls. Broadus off 1 foot, miss. Sawyer rebound. Hardy. Thomas. Nelson. Alunga from downtown. Miss, rebound, Broadus. Winbush trying to draw the contact, doesn't draw the foul. Curious play there, no call. Thomas will push. Little hesitation. Nelson catches back up. Rams will run a little offense. Oh, Wilsonberger served back hot, but Sawyer with the putback. Largest lead of the game for the Rams. Chabot cut it to a 6-point deficit, 18-12. Field goal, Hector. Thomas, penetration, smooth. So the Gladiators got it down to 6, but since the Rams have outscored them 18-9, Nelson with the board. Hardy. Ball reversal. Thomas will attack. In another Wilsonberger serve back hot by Ungale. And then Alunga does the old serving back of a Wilsonberger. And then the save is not saved, and it goes to the Rams. I don't know any Wilsonbergers left on the grill, Jace. There's one. And if you're just joining us, and I know we've said it before, and that is after Bill Russell, the late, great Bill Russell, played his college basketball in the Hill at USF. When he was at Boston, the sports writers called it was block shots, Wilsonberger. So we honor him. Baseline 3 doesn't go, but then Winbush with the foul. I am going to ask at halftime what that call was. Gotcha. I have to explain the officials. Oh! An oop and finish. Slam dunk. The Rams taking a little siesta here. And Chabot goes to attack mode. The alley and the oop. Slam dunk. Let's watch that one again. Where are the white jerseys? I think that's why Coach LeBall called the timeout. And I guarantee in film study that'll be talked about. So knock it down to a 12-point game here. A little showtime action. Offensively, they want you to play within the team. Defensively, if you make a mistake, it's an instant timeout. And a team meeting. Sawyer. Slam dunk. 280 to the basket. Off mark. Rebound by Willie Williams III, seeing his first action. Hardy turns it over. Ave back into the game. A lot of guys watching in gold. And Dante working his magic. You got to score off the press break. And it's easier said than done. I get it. 17-footer rattles off. Williams with the rebound out of Deer Valley High School. Then it's a turnover. And here comes Broadus. Draws the contact. It'll be a couple of free throws. And the starters for the Rams will return. Look at Broadus skip right into him. Matt Williams, E.J. Neal, Corey Yerger, Tajon Sawyer, and Messiah Oakman back in the game. These were the starters. So Matt Williams, the third, and E.J. Neal are the only players for the Rams to start in all 14 games. Funnel press break. And Williams just goes attack mode and goes right to the basket. Oakman with a handful of rebounds and the cherry-picking layup. And he wasn't cherry-picking. He just got down there faster than anybody else. Williams, layup after layup after layup. Nice help. E.J. Neal doing what he does best, taking this charge. This is help defense. We'll show it on the next dead ball. We'll put a file on it. Yeah, we do come back and show replays. Post to post, big to big. Oakman misses the 6-footer, and then this is why we hate when they bring balls, volleyballs, basketballs to the game when we've got a game going on. Nothing more annoying than another ball when we got a game going on. I digress. Hand check. Yerger called for the foul. Another key stat for the Rams. Only giving up 65 points a game. That's 8th in the state. Oakman with another board. Opponent's field goal percentage, 36%. That's number 2. And my favorite stat, 5.2 Wilsonburgers a game. That's 4. Those are blocks. Sawyer, Summer League 3. 19-point lead. Just like that. Rivera misses. Travel. He doesn't shoot a lot of threes, but when you let him just check the breeze, see how the lighting is, that's why he shoots a high percentage. E.J. Neal with the basketball. And it looks like Chabot's going to run a little zone. It'll be a high post entry and an alley-oop. Williams does such a great job of playing this game without the ball in his hand. And he gets open. Post entry to Oakman. Left-hand touch. Took a while to get there, but Messiah delivers. Mims, long. Williams, rebound. Somebody's going to be open. There's a little lie, but Neal, along with that, and nice hustle by Yerger. What's a lie? Ball fake, foot fake, timeout on the floor. You're watching City Basketball on NorCal Sports TV.
One falling down.
(47-26). Chabot got it within 6, but it's been City College got a little motivated and an alley-oop off the backboard. Second time they've tried that. Brought us with the rebound. But said City College has outscored the Gladiators 29-14. Good help defense by Williams. Hector misses. Rebound to Rivera. Messiah just waiting to serve back that Wilsonburger. Hot off the grill. Williams forces the pass. It's turned over. And a transition basket the other way. Jameer Thomas getting ready to check back in the game, as well as C.J. Hardy. Neal, high post. Patience. Sawyer, aims, fires, misses. Rebounded by Hector. Mims lays it up. Couple of field goals in a row for the Gladiators. If Tajon just waits a second for Messiah to get his base underneath him. This is a dunk. So they'll get the ball to him. He just waits a little longer and lets him seal down. That's a dunk, but I love how many times we've seen big-to-big, post-to-post passing tonight for the Rams. Oakman at the free throw line, shooting 2. Makes the first. Messiah had 15 against Siskiyou in the last Rams game. Rivera miss. Oakman with he won't get the rebound. I think there's a foul on Willie Williams III. Mims will inbound. Hector. One of the keys, don't foul. And there's been times where the Rams will foul there, specifically Messiah. Williams getting tricky around the basket. Ball out of bounds. Nice move here. Again, dribble penetration. It's happened way too much if you're Chabot. Less than a minute here from Brad Dugan court. Nice. I love the one bounce rebound. Means everybody's blocking out. Thomas gets that mid-range. Nothing but net. Largest lead of the game for the Rams. And then we've got a foul in the backcourt on Thomas. I believe it's on Thomas. I'm assuming that. Yes, there's the call. It'll be shooting 1-on-1. Hector was on the state championship team of the Rams, transferred over to Chabot. He went to Moreau Catholic, which is in Hayward. Chabot's in Hayward. I believe David's dad played here at City College. 1-on-1. Makes the first. Nathan Alunga has checked in for the Rams. .35 seconds, 30 on the the shot clock. .13 on the shot clock. Coach LeBaugh gives the thumbs up. Oakman with the putback. City College leads Chabot 55-32. Chabot got within 6, but since the Rams went on outscored the Gladiators 37-20. Original Joe's, the best Italian restaurant in San Francisco. North Beach in the city, or Westlake Joe's in Daly City. My favorite place to dine in the Bay Area since 1990, a landmark tradition, over 8 decades. And also UA Local 38 Plumbers and Steam Fitters. They were the guest of the Rams tonight. You're watching City Basketball on NorCal Sports TV.
Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
You drove all the way up from Los Angeles.
From
we
Los
just
Angeles.
heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%, and we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court here.
Grabbing rim with like one hand. After 3 weeks of using this, I can flush down a dunk easily. probably about 4 or 5 inches added onto my vertical jump.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
That's a tough miss right there. It's always good to get out to a good start.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
You drove all the way up from Los Angeles.
From
We
Los
just
Angeles.
heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%. And we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court here.
Grabbing rim with like one hand. After 3 weeks of using this, I can flush down a dunk easily. Probably about 4 or 5 inches added onto my vertical jump.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
(55-32), City College of San Francisco. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for joining us wherever you may be. Chabot went on an 8-0 run to close it within 6, making the score 18-12. But since City College finished the half, outscoring the Gladiators 37-20, we're at 55-32. Rams with the basketball. Chabot open on a little zone. What I liked for the Rams in the first half as Yerger with the field goal. And then a three the other way for the Gladiators. (58-34) was the post-to-post / big-to-big passing between Sawyer and Oakman. Matt Williams III, who had 10 points in the first half. E.J. Neal, who had 8 with his second air ball. Player control foul. Sawyer hustles back on defense and draws the charge. Matt Williams had 10, E.J. Neal with 8, Thomas with 4, Dante Sawyer with 7, Tajon Sawyer with 7, and Messiah Oakman with 8. For Chabot, and not in any order, Abelar off the bench with 5, Broadus with 7, Hector with 4, Ongaleye with 5, and Jaden Rivera with 5. Clean the sweat off the floor, and the Rams will inbound. Same starters as Coach LeBaugh says motion. Ball fake, penetration, kick out. Woo! There's a high post entry, big fella. And Sawyer goes attack mode. Going for the two-handed slam dunk. And it's fouled. Watch 32 ends up at the high post. And just going for the finish. And he'll get a couple of free throws. Makes the first. Abelar in for Winbush. Split the free throws, but then the Rams get the offensive rebound because E.J. Neal wanted the ball more than anybody else. Block on Sawyer. Ongaleye getting involved in the transition. It'll be ball out of bounds. And Messiah working his magic once again. The Rams will play Monday at Las Positas. We'll get you a final of their game. I believe they played Kenyatta, if I remember correctly, at 5 o'clock. We'll check some scores on the next time out and get those to you. The City College of San Francisco women's team beat Chabot 78-45 earlier today. Mims, Hector. Ball out of bounds, 14 on the shot clock. Playing low block defense without fouling. Sawyer misses, rebound, transition opportunity for the Gladiators. The Rams hustle back on defense. Sawyer joins his teammates. Neal cuts off the path of Abelar. Hector wide left with that. Nice court awareness by Yerger, sensing the pressure of the defense. Williams off mark. Hector with the weight room rebound and the transition basket. Williams with the goaltend. I love the effort of three getting back on defense. Skip pass. Returns the skip pass. Neal misses. Oakman with the foul on the rebound. Oakman's second. Both teams have 2 fouls each. It's about that time for a new shift of players for the Rams. Abelar, wide left, ball out of bounds. Chabot will make up was supposed to be their season opener as they'll host Foothill on Monday. Gladiators will zone up, and the Rams will show patience. And as you fall asleep, Corey Yerger lurking for the opportunity with the slam dunk off the set-up pass. Hector. Turnover. Abelar. Miss. Long rebound. Hector. Credit E.J. Neal with the defense affecting that shot. Sawyer, miss, long rebound, E.J. Neal. Williams another chance, misses. Board, Chabot, don't have the numbers. Abelar forces it and draws the foul, and he'll get a couple of free throws. Nelson, Hardy, Dante Sawyer, Ilunga, and Thomas getting ready to check in for the 12-2 Rams. Makes the first. Mateo Hamilton, the 6'5 freshman, checks into the game. And there's that alley-oop. Go a little freeze frame on me, Jay. Beautiful. Missed free throw. Hardy will bring it up, averaging just under 10 a game. Rams trying to maintain that spacing. High post entry, you beat the defense. Sawyer, you beat the zone when you get the ball to the high post. You have so many options. Thomas, long rebound, 3-on-1. Abelar. Timeout, Chabot. You're watching City Basketball on NorCal Sports TV. City College basketball on NorCal Sports TV started over.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
So scores, Las Positas got the road win over Cañada 100-87. Big 8 conference, Cosumnes River 69-62 over Folsom. Sac City beat Sierra 75-66. Delta with a 1-point win over Modesto. Diablo Valley 79-61 over American River. Skyline Foothill, no score reported. And we'll see if any of these come final. Fullerton with the 101-76 victory over Santiago Canyon. They're now 15-1. West Valley beat Hartnell 90-61. And Cabrillo lost to Monterey Peninsula 65-56. Original Joe's great pregame meal. 2 places to serve in the city, in North Beach, or Westlake Joe's in Daly City. My favorite place to dine in the Bay since 1990. A landmark tradition over 8 decades, and they continue to grow. Was there at 4 o'clock today, and the house was packed. Was able to get a little corner seat, get the charbroiled burger, rare, on garlic bread. No fries. I'm giving up fries in 2023. That's my new campaign. With a pre-burger chowder, brought my own oyster crackers, planning ahead. You know, Coach Wooden, failing to prepare is preparing to fail. And it was delicious. And Original Joe's catered tonight's special guests, UA Local 38 plumbers and steam fitters, guests of the Rams. They are a big supporter of city athletics. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for joining us. We have a little, I want to get into the details. I got to clean up the floor with some disinfectant, etc. So we'll have a brief hesitation of play. But we ask you, how do you find out about upcoming games? Subscribe to our YouTube channel where you are watching this game tonight. YouTube.com/NorCal Sports TV. We're not going to call you and extend a warranty of your car that you sold 5 years ago. We're not going to spam email you. But what you'll get, and just keep that up, Jace, what you'll get is alerts of upcoming games. We had doing another high school game tonight. We've got 2 high school showcases going tomorrow. Gotcha. That's what we figured. Thank you. That's lead official Greg Puccioni with the explanation. So we've got a little medical issue that needs to be attended to. So we'll continue. Let's put that graphic back up, Jace. But all we ask is subscribe to our YouTube channel, because what it does is it helps us get more advertisers so we can do more games. We don't charge subscription. We have multi-camera. I probably can be annoying. We've got other great broadcasters as well. And we've got San Jose City College, Chabot College games we do. Obviously the Rams we cover. Columbia College, Santa Rosa Junior College. We do all sorts of football games. Core City, Chabot, Modesto JC, just putting together now something with Santa Rosa JC. So there's a lot of games. So Kadeem Nelson was the one that is getting attended to. They had to clean a little blood up from the floor. Hopefully you're not in the middle of dinner. And also subscribe or follow us on social media, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And it's very simple, at NorCal Sports TV. We're going to take another break, and then we'll come back, and hopefully we're in action. You're watching City Basketball on NorCal Sports TV.
Golden State Orthopedics and Spine. We want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine. Ortho care for life.
City College basketball on NorCal Sports TV started over.
One falling down.
Some fucking psycho out there.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine. Ortho care for life.
You drove all the way up from Los Angeles.
From
we
Los
just
Angeles.
heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. it allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%, and we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court here.
All right, so we're back in play. There was a couple of different things that happened. First of all, Kadeem Nelson got hit in the nose and had a bloody nose. But one of the players from Chabot wasn't feeling very well at halftime. So we had they called the ambulance. He walked off in his own power. And out of privacy, I'm not going to give the detail or even give the player, because I don't think we're really supposed to. But he was able to walk off. He's under medical supervision. They're going to take him to the hospital and get him checked out. But that's why we were delayed. And that's okay. Got to safety first, as we've all learned who watched and heard about the NFL game on Monday. Sawyer misses at the rim, but the ball stays with the Rams. And then Sawyer is fouled, and it's an and one opportunity. It looks like he just was kind of tethered to the basket, hung around the baseline. And you'll see him come into your picture right there and goes right to the basket, fouled, makes the layup, and an and one opportunity. I'm Chris Babcock, and thanks for joining us wherever you may be for City Basketball on NorCal Sports TV. Near turnover as Sawyer gets his hand in the passing lane. Thomas, Dante Sawyer, Willie Williams III, Nathan Alunga, and C.J. Hardy for the Rams. Hector, Mims, Abelar inbound, Ungalea, and Habtom. Abelar mid-range shot, Alunga with another rebound. And then Williams loses it, and Abelar misses the layup, and then Habtom is over the back. Zayden Walker getting ready to check in. Turnover. Ungalea misses the layup, but hustles for the basketball. So they're getting. I think we had a good shot of the. I'm going to call it. No, I'm not going to call it. Oh, I better call a flop. And we're not being critical of other officials. We're calling it like we see it. Watch the baseline official. So it'll be a free throw by Mims. And I remember correctly, the North Idaho game we did, a player got sick on the floor, and we had a delay there. We cut off the first half early and then had an extended second half where we played the remaining of the first half, took a brief intermission, and played the second half. But every time the athletic training staff of the Rams is right on top of things. Thomas, back rim, Alunga with the rebound, travels, no call, throws it up there, gets his own rebound, and misses another shot. Sometimes the key of being close to the post, take your time. Just a little bit longer. Near turnover. Rams wanted to turn over there, wanted to travel. Ungale with the power layup. These teams will both play on Monday to make up their, rain-out game on Thursday. Sawyer, wide right, Hector with the board. Try to cut this lead below 20, and then turns it over. Lawrence Long in the game, seeing his first action. Drive and kick, Thomas, Summer League 3. Pushes it back up to 23. Sawyer with the foul. Diggy Winbush will check in for Hector. Walker guarded by Thomas. Good help, just didn't get there soon enough. Lawrence Long called for the block. Got to get there a little quicker. Turn that into a charge. Coach LeBlanc getting the attention of Greg Puccioni, said, hey, it's off the pass. He saw otherwise. Free throw by Walker. There's Keenan McMiller in his 5th year at Chabot. Was at Merritt for a number of years and then came over to Chabot in 2018. Played at Chabot. Also went to high school at Cal High. Alunga. Thomas with the feed. Walker, 20-point game. Thomas from Ocean Avenue, off mark. Alunga with the offensive rebound because nobody's blocking out for the Gladiators. And if there's anybody going to block out on the floor, it's got to be the 6'8" Alunga. Rams 12 straight over the Gladiators and looking for their 61st consecutive Coast North Conference victory if my Chico State math is correct. Turnaround, short rebound, long. Sawyer sloppy with the basketball. And it's a three the other way. Under 20. Hardy Oh, Wilsonberger served up hot by Ongale. And here comes the starters back in for the Rams. But we've got to call this Wilsonberger first. Tajon Sawyer, Messiah Oakman, E.J. Neal, Corey Yerger, and Matt Williams III. Sawyer along the baseline. Kick out, ball reversal. Ultimate patience by the big fella. And then he lays it up. I like the 7', 6'8" Twin Towers. I'm a sucker for the big guys. Winbush. Sawyer intimidates Oakman. Ongale, no fear. 75-58. Getting a little interesting here. You're watching City Basketball on NorCal Sports TV.
One falling down.
Yeah, scoreboard got corrected. It's 75-56. Again, Las Positas with the 187 victory over Kenyatta. Rams will travel to Livermore on Monday. Alley-oop, fouled, and it counts. Off the timeout. They'll lull you to sleep, and then there's just the weak side basket cut. And they just right here just kind of lull you, get the little screen, and Williams with the finish. He's nearly shooting 59% from the field. He doesn't take many bad shots. Difficult shot, air ball, out of bounds to the Rams. Once again, subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV, to get alerts of our upcoming games. We've got more Rams games. Our next one will be here against Las Positas, January 27th. We cover a lot of JC hoop. We cover a lot of high school basketball. Tomorrow we've got 2 showcases. We've got ABA games where Jason will be tomorrow. He's pumped about that game. We're all ready to go. Got a little trek up to the state capitol for our Capital Christian NorCal Sports TV showcase. We had a high school showcase in Sanger. Neal, Williams, Oakman. He's fouled. I want him to stay tall here. And let me see if we've got a shot and I can explain what I mean. You're the biggest guy in the court. And right here, see, he shrinks himself. Stay tall right here and just flush that son of a gun. Understand you're the biggest guy on the court. And I love that kid. Great relationship with Messiah. But sometimes he just needs to play bigger. Misses both free throws. Gladiators will attack. Walker misses. Williams rebound. Surveying. Control. Nothing there. Neal. Williams. Neal. Ball fake. Corner three, Yerger, side of the basket. Williams, offensive rebound, doesn't go. Hector with the board. When I was talking about Messiah and playing tall, you don't need a big fake when you're 7 foot tall. A little subtle head fake, even a subtle little ball fake. They're already fearful and understanding of your size already. Winbush with the layup. So play tall. That was an easy layup because in the first half, that was a touch to Tejon, and it was a post pass to Oakman. This time, he counters that move and just goes right to the basket. Winbush, back rim, Oakman board. Yerger. Bounce pass, Neal, baseline three is long. Oakman's over the back, no call. Ongalele with great positioning. Corner three, Walker, air ball. Williams there to catch it. There's your big to big. Ball, top of the key, short. Ongalele with another board. Neal takes the challenge. Walker drives. Oakman's there lurking to block, to help. Hector, short, rebound. Abelar, miss. Williams, right place, right time. Neal goes to the basket and is fouled. EJ's fearless. He'll take a charge. He'll attack the basket. Fearless player. He has a plan right here, and he's going attack mode and draws the foul and get a couple of free throws. Third foul on Ongalele. Neal makes the first free throw. Substitutions for the Gladiators. Mims back in. Rivera back in the game. Yerger will take a break. Hardy is checked in for him. Thomas in for Neal. Rams will press. Tejon wanted the charge, and he doesn't usually talk too much. He had a little conversation with the officials. Oakman, low block. Stays tall that time and finishes. Rivera with the three. We'll take a quick break. You're watching City Basketball on NorCal Sports TV.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
You know, he's just getting checked. 64 here in San Francisco. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for joining us wherever you may be. Some of the great stories we get for people watching all over, not the country, not the state, all over the world. That's the beauty of YouTube and the World Wide Web. So before we sign off, I'm going to check with the Chabot coaching staff and get a report on the player that was taken to the hospital. 5:49 here inside the Health and Wellness Center on Brad Dugan Court. Rams will go to Las Positas and Livermore on Monday. The Gladiators will host Foothill on Monday. They had basketball games rained out, and I'm not trying to be sarcastic. That's the truth. High post entry, layup drill missed. Oakman rebound and puts it in. Safety and precaution the best way. And so those season opener or Coast North Conference openers are happening tonight. And Las Positas already got a win over Kenyatta. Miss. Sawyer rebound. Oakman goes in seal mode. 3. Miss. Rebound. Ongalei. Appreciate both of these coaches and helping us prepare for this game, and hopefully it was reflective in the broadcast. Corner 3. Miss. Showtime opportunity for Nelson. But then he misses, and then it'll be a technical, and he'll be getting taken out of the game. I don't even need to look at the bench. I'm looking at Jason, and I guarantee he's getting subbed out. You either do it or you don't. Good look at the Rams bench. So Willie Williams III checks in. You got Oakman, Neal, Hardy, and Sawyer. That's Hector with the basketball. Habtom in as well. There's Thomas Gurma seeing his first action of the game. Mims hits the 3. Neal. Rams are not good from that corner tonight. Layup transition style. Rivera. 16-point game. In an alley and a slam dunk. Hardy to Sawyer. Neal with the rebound. He shimmies. He shakes. Nice step through. Back to a 20-point game in a blink of an eye. Wing 3 is good by Mims. Rams scored over 100 in their first 7 games. Neal with the layup. In their last 7, they haven't scored over 100. Hector, back rim, long rebound. Hardy. Hector with a block, but Neal, as usual, right place, right time. Offensive putback. Layup the other way, miss. Another three. Habtom this time. Matt Williams the third, and Nathan Alunga getting ready to check in. Sawyer from downtown. Mid-range shot doesn't go, but Habtom in the right place with the putback. Sawyer, miss, rebound, Hector. Miss three, Hardy with the board. Oakman with the early seal. But then a foul on Gurma. I love the look in their face when it's obvious it's a foul and they don't think they fouled, but it was a foul. He's leaning on me. Oh, it was like my mom used to catch me at the cookie jar. It wasn't me. What's all them crumbs on your face, young man? Nelson in for Neal. Oakman at the charity stripe. Makes the first. Makes a pair. Lawrence Long in the game for Oakman. Nice strong hands meeting the basketball. David Ongaleye with the finish. Long's fouled, and it'll be one-on-one. It'll be the 18th foul on the Gladiators. DJ Howard getting ready to check in for the Gladiators. Lawrence Long at the free throw line out of San Leandro High School. Rattles off that first free throw. Thomas in for Hardy. Alunga with the board. Nelson. Alunga with a post play. Nelson. Thomas for three. Abelar with the rebound. One more foul before we go, girl. We've got a timeout on the floor. Put up our social media logo, if you will, pretty please. Follow us on social media, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at NorCal Sports TV, and subscribe to our YouTube channel where you're probably watching this game tonight, youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. We'll return to Brad Dugan Court on January 27th as the Rams start their second half of Coast North Conference play as they host Las Positas. Coach Gio Camazzi and company, they got the win tonight over Kenyatta. So the Rams score 100 for the first time since November 18th. Held basketball will stay with the Gladiators. (101-81) as the Rams get the victory. We're going to run some commercials, and then we'll come back and close things out. You're watching City Basketball on NorCal Sports TV.
Golden State Orthopedics and Spine. We want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine. Ortho care for life.
You drove all the way up from Los Angeles.
From
we
Los
just heard that.
Angeles.
What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%. And we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court here.
From Brad Dugan Court, where City College of San Francisco beat Chabot 101-81, and to extend their win streak in Coast North Conference play at 61. They're now 13-2. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV, for alerts of upcoming games. Our next City basketball game will be on Friday, January 27th, as the Rams host Las Positas College at 7 p.m. You've been watching City Basketball on NorCal Sports TV. Thanks to our crew, Rodrigo Donner, Jonathan Smith, and our director, Jason Green. I'm Chris Babcock here in San Francisco. Good night, and thanks for being on the show.